There. Up. A little bit of a corner there. This is salutations, people. How's everybody doing? There it is. I was wondering, why isn't the game showing up?
Which of you five would like to play my little game?
Oh, there's only one left, so... like, only 10 left. There we go. Oh, they even brought a dog. Hey. There's a lot of kids playing out in the playground. So excuse the noises. I have to keep the windows open, otherwise I'm gonna be melting in here. You're kind of sad today. Two of your friends decided not to be friends anymore to each other, and you're feeling the fallout from both of them. Sorry to hear that, Mew. If you don't want to be here, you don't need to be here. You are excused. Hey there, Grummel. You sympathize with Am as you just got called out to do forced firefighting tomorrow with the civil defense in the mountains or woods in rain and thunder. Well, hopefully my entertainment will make you feel better. I hope. Jeez. Maybe I shouldn't have tried to force you to come around here. Feel bad now. Sorry to hear that for both of you. Seriously. Mew, you don't need to be here. You just go and take it easy. And Mew, you have more friends than you think. I'm pretty sure everyone here considers themselves as your friend. I hope we do. At least I do. I consider Mew to be like a little sister that I never had. I need to take care of her. That's how I feel. I need to take care of everybody, pretty much. Let's just say you're hoping for the bad ending. Understandable, Grummel. Understandable. Excuse me. This looks like grapefruit juice, doesn't it? But it's not. It's mojito. It's a new flavor that I found in the store, and it's damn good. Things still dry in Finland too? Well, we have clouds, but that doesn't help much because it doesn't keep the sun away. It's just partly cloudy, so they don't never get in the way of the sun, so it's scorching heat here. With a bit of that annoying thing as... looks like Gilly. Shh. I'm just trying to cover it that it's mojito, not moonshine. So, shh. Let's keep it our secret, Grummel. Oh wait, this is being live streamed and recorded. Shit. Everybody knows that it's actually moonshine. Anybody want some moonshine? You will not try to reframe your unhappiness by sharing any platitudes or wise words, since this might minimize it by mistake. It needs more yeast to pass as Kilio. How do you know there's not enough yeast in here? Tastes like mojito to me. Do you like piña colada? That's what it tastes like to me, this mojito thing. Like, you know, like piña colada with added lime. It's very tasty. Exotic. I said it to my friends that it's exotically refreshing. That's what it tastes like. Especially when it's cool like it is. Not like cool, yo, but it's in cool and it's refrigerated.
Hey, you're my favorite, baby. I mean it. I really can't stand all the rest of these people. Every one of them has some fatal glitch in personality. Whiners, freaks, crimps, cowards. Every one of them. Not you, Ted. No. Not you, Ted. You were a stand-up guy. You were a brave guy. Yes. A take charge kind of guy.
Not condescending.
So I'm going to give you, just you, the opportunity to get out, live some kind of life, I'm going to send you, you're going to like this, I'm going to send you to the Room of Dark.
Sounds inviting.
If you can solve the puzzle
Mezzo, hello.
dark, you're home free. You out, you're away.
Groovy, man, groovy. I know Ted is a hipster, but I didn't know that he's a bit.
I know I've made you a paranoid, Ted.
No, you mean
I
paranoid.
know you're scared, but I'm your friend.
You put a typo there.
Years, I'm your best friend.
Paranoid, not
So
paranoid.
overcome your fear. Enter the Room of Dark, and you can solve its mystery.
Shouldn't it be Room of Darkness instead of Room of Dark? Unless the person who built it was called Dark. Mezzo is a fellow potato. I have watched her some of her live streams. She's an adventure game aficionado, just like me. And he's torturing him with grammar mistakes, and also condescending him for being a hipster. I mean, he's got the turtleneck, and he has a shirt around his neck that floats in the back like a small cape. He doesn't have time for silly things like actual grammar and spell checking. True. Especially when he has had time like 109 years. No time for spell checking.
The arrow's pointing toward the Room of Dark. Should I follow it or go the other way? Which is the worse of the two choices?
Well, you got a third choice as well. Just jump. Just needs a latte. Watching two of your friends start hating each other while helpless to fix the dispute hurts a lot. I'm sorry this has happened to you. Yep. But like I said, Mew, if you don't feel like it, you don't need to be here. If the dispute between your two friends has affected you. Unless you want to be here and get cheered up. That's also what we're here for. No time for spell checking, but 100 years. Yeah, everybody, all these characters, Mew, have been trapped in Am for 109 years. He has been torturing these people just for fun. That's what the evil computer is. Ted 1.
This path disappears down into the mist. There's something moving down there. I can't see it, but I know it's there.
If you can't see anything moving, how do you know that it's moving and it's there? Maybe he can see shapes in the mist. But he's not telling us what shapes they are. Should I go there? Let's go there. Can I... Do I need to use the path?
No, I can't go down into the mist. There's probably nothing down there, but then again...
I mean, you could at least try.
No,
Fine. Don't go. Don't go down there, then. There, fix the music problem again. Hey there, Arctrica. Giant octagonal box. You know, octagonal is 6 sides.
Octagon. Unusual shape for a building.
Octagon, bad
8
Chuck Norris
sides.
movie.
Why 8? Is that part of the mystery?
No, wait, octagon, that's 8. Right. Octopus, 8, of course. Hexagon is 6. What am I talking about? English. It's a language. That's what I'm talking about.
Video screens. Each one shows a scene of some other place.
Told you he's a hipster.
What mystery does Am want me to solve?
I mean, like I said, he has the
These
vest.
video screens
or-
have palm print switches next to them.
You're very observant. You're explaining exactly everything that we can see as well.
I never liked going to the circus. All those clowns with their phony grease paint smiles. You can't tell what they're really thinking.
Well, if you look at their faces, you would be able to easily see the real human face there. I've only been to the circus once in my life, and I was so young I don't remember anything about it. Find the Starbucks screen. If you see a mermaid with open legs, let me know. Then we know that we have Starbucks.
A castle, right out of the Brothers Grimm.
Or any horror story.
Watching me from the windows.
That's the same screen we saw with Ellen.
Why show me a rooftop?
Why not show you a
Why
rooftop?
not a door? And why this particular rooftop?
If we look very closely, we can see a nerd climbing out of the window to put up a tentacle flag on a pole.
A forest.
Forrest
Not
Gump.
one to go hiking through. This forest is dark, foreboding.
Just like this room of dark that we're in.
This looks like the tire swing at the farm I grew up on. What does Am know about my childhood? Is he taunting me?
I think the supercomputer knows everything about you. That's why he's taunting you. Circus is awesome. Sad that there haven't been circus nearby in a long time. Last time we had a circus here was... I think it was in May there was a circus around here. They travel a lot in this area. There's like 3 different circuses that come around in different seasons. I think they have like a circulating schedule, which one comes here at what time. Why do they always have to use so much of that freaking that starter fluid? Oh. Somebody's barbecuing outside, but again they are using too much of that freaking fluid, the lighter fluid, to start up the coals. You've always wanted to go see one, but your grandparents never let you, and now you're too old for the free kids tickets and would have to pay to see it yourself. Yeah. Oh, thank you for the follow, Mitzo. You naughty mama, you hadn't followed me yet. Shame on you. Just yell to them to stop burning the whole world with their barbecue. At least the initial smell has gone away. Still a bit of lingering, but now it's more of a smell of just coal, which is nice. There's something nice to the smell of burning wood. Is that weird? Should I be going to get myself checked with a psychiatrist about this? I'm no pyromaniac. I don't want to see the world go in fire, burn stuff. I just don't want to see the world on fire. That's what I'm trying to say. Last circuit here was about a month ago, was advertised everywhere. It's pretty much the same thing here. When a circus is going to come around, they put up signs like 2 weeks ahead everywhere, or in every pole that they can find and such. So you see them everywhere, the same sign. At least you know that the circus is coming. In that case, we should switch tomorrow. You could get all the burning wood smell you want. Yeah, but I would have to also do some work to put out the fire, so no thanks. But fire pretty. Yeah, fire is pretty. Just don't burn houses. Just do it in a fireplace or otherwise contained campfires and such. Or grills. So, let's start with the first one. I don't remember anything about this. But then again, I didn't remember much about some of the others as well, because I've never played this game myself. I've only seen playthroughs. So Ted's scenario pretty much is going to be totally blind. You're unaware with this word, contained fire. That's 2 words, not just one.
This looks like the tire swing at the farm I grew up on. What does Am know about my childhood? Is he taunting me?
Do I push the mother?
sorry, Ted. Try again. You're the last player.
So apparently I lost. Somehow. I failed. Well, this was a Forest of Dark. Maybe I need to go there? Room of Dark, Forest of Dark.
Oh.
What am I supposed to do? Maybe it is the castle because that's the same place we saw in Ellen's monitors. No, that's the correct one, yep.
What sort of intrigue is Am plotting this time? He's left me here alone. Still, I feel as though I'm being watched.
You're really on a one-track record here. You always keep asking the same thing over and over. What is Am doing? Why? What is Am up to? Am. Jeez. One-track mind. Harlan Ellison sounds a bit like an evil Shatner, but also better voice acting than Shatner. I mean, remember the William Shatner's voice acting in Star Trek 25th Anniversary? Saying something so requests the chat interface. What? Also, hello, Jup. So requests the chat interface. Somebody get us a Google Translate. Maybe that'll help us understand what Jup is trying to say. These look like very friendly gargoyles.
This gargoyle is even larger than those at Penelope's estate in the Hamptons.
Am, are you sure there's enough lightning and thunder here? Maybe a couple of more to make it even more ominous looking? Screw that, remember Shatner's voice acting in the true story of Puss in Boots. Don't remind me, Mew. Don't remind me. That is truly the worst acting that William Shatner has ever done on film or voice acting. Morning, afternoon, evening, everyone. Sorry to hear that there is life-giving drama to some. Yep. There is. It's this YouTube side chat entry box. It always says, say something. Yeah, of course. Chat window probably said, say something in SpiderMwa's chat. Yep. Should you be lucky you haven't seen that movie? Yes! Nobody should be tortured with that movie. It is the worst storytelling of Puss in Boots. With William Shatner doing the worst acting ever. And also, the animation in it is atrocious. The story is stupid. All the characters look like... I don't know, they're from, like, rejects from Food Fight. And that's a compliment to Food Fight.
This gargoyle is even...
I love his walk cycle. Look at his head when he walks from side to the side. It's like he's doing this with his head as he walks. How can he walk like this? Shit. Ugh. Getting dizzy. No, don't start with Rocket Man or Tambourine Man. No, don't look up William Shatner singing. Singing.
This old drawbridge is in ruins. I don't trust it to hold my weight.
Well, you shouldn't trust anything that is here. But we need to talk to these guys. Like, can we talk to them? No. There's nothing else here. Can we push the drawbridge?
There's no way to raise the drawbridge. The chains are broken.
I was hoping that I could take the chains.
This isn't any use to me.
Can I push the gargoyle?
It's been 2 lifetimes since I've performed manual labor. I doesn't matter. This statue is solid stone.
How about the other one?
It's been... It doesn't matter.
Okay, can we use them?
This gargoyle is even...
Have you heard Leonard Nimoy singing? Yeah, just the Ballad of Bilbo Baggins light chase. Yeah, I have heard that song too. It's just, it's weird. The music got all warbly and creepy. It's supposed to be. We don't need any extra madness today. No. There's enough madness in this game already. Can I walk to any side? No, as far as he goes. Oh, I guess nothing else to do but to try and see if we could get across. Oh. Well, we just needed to get across.
So typical of the castles I've visited in Europe. A beautiful facade disguising ordinary stone.
Well, what do you...
Appearance is everything.
What do you expect? That the freaking castles are built from marble and obsidian? This ain't no freaking Minecraft. You build yourself a castle, then. Get all the obsidian and marble in the world and see how costly that is. Idiot. It's weird, but he had a better singing voice than Shatner, because Shatner doesn't sing. He talks the lyrics. But not much personality to his music. Yeah, he could keep a tune and everything. I'm talking about Leonard Nimoy. He could keep a tune and everything, but he was just a boring singer. And pretty much a ballad of Bilbo Baggins is enough to show that he didn't put up a lot of effort into the singing. He could sing, but not have any life to it. Now, William Shatner puts way too much life and no tunes to his singing. You don't think European castles have pentagrams over doors? I don't see any pentagram. Oh, over there. In the doorway. Right. And it's upside down, so that is a proper satanic pentagram then. Right. Chemistry.
So many women have called me their knight in shining armor, but never Ellen.
Why not Ellen? Do you have the hots for Ellen?
Why, that maiden looks just like Ellen. She seems so sad and so beautiful.
Why does 2 appear in the browser title on every YouTube video? Yeah, because you have 2 notifications. Hey there, Kilo. That means that you have 2 notifications, even if you had checked them. If you have multiple YouTube, mikä vittu oli välilehti? Jace, help me out! What the hell is välilehti in English? Hey there, Specky. Mä tarvitsen apua. Välilehti. Ei muista. I've forgotten words completely. Tab. As simple as that. So if you have multiple tabs of YouTube Goblin open, every one of those will show the number in brackets, because even if you want just to look at the notifications in one of the tabs, all the other tabs will keep the number there. It's weird. Why would anyone call him a knight in shining armor? He looks like a Ken doll. Ah. Ted here may look like a Ken doll and a creep and a idiot hipster, but he is a heartbreaker. He's that kind of a guy. He lures women into his web of lies, and he woos them all and breaks their hearts. Because he's a bastard. You never had notifications before. Where on earth do I find these messages? Bell notifications. They're just bell notifications from YouTube pages that you have subscribed to, or they can be messages from people. If you have put a message into a YouTube video and somebody gives you a thumbs up. That is also a notification. That scenario is kind of creepy. It is.
I never realized that a knight's armor was so heavy.
Why are
you
you
ever able to fight?
Very clumsily. All of these armors that you always see in movies and such, they didn't work really well because they were very clumsy to wear, very clumsy to use. They were effective against swords and such, but otherwise they were just more of a hindrance than of any good use. You've seen it now, there was a reply to a comment. Yep, those are notifications on YouTube. Anybody else notice that all the gargoyles have shining eyes? Of different colors? Okay. So this place really is creepy. And also, did I hear thunder? Thought I heard some rumbling from outside. I hope I heard it wrong. Hey there, Mark. I'm gonna check my weather application. Weather app. Oh, it's sunny. No clouds. Let's see, tomorrow clouds, Wednesday clouds, Thursday cloud, or partly cloudy. Today it's sun, sunny. Yeah. Heat. Hot. Me no like. Could be the thunder you're getting over there tomorrow. So, what way should we go first? There's like this doorway, there's then this doorway, down here doorway. And then, don't remember which one we came from, so either one of these. A well-drawn longbow arrow could punch right through the chest plate and into the heart. Yeah, that actually is true. Do not listen to Mew, for her fact thinker isn't working correctly. Yeah, that's why I didn't read your text there, because it wasn't. I wasn't jumping doing a congrats. Congratulations on reaching the 500 mark on the followers list. Ah, congrats for that. Congrats is not a sound here, Jup. If you wanted to do congratulations, you would have to do the applaud or applause.
The damn door's blocking the way. This door looks built to withstand quite a determined assault.
I couldn't push the armor because the door is in the way. Ted evidently is a bigger moron than we thought. I want to try to push this armor. I can't because the door is in the way, because I have to walk here. I cannot go into any of this area to push the armor. There's no sense in that. This does not make any sense in any way.
The door won't close.
I got a feeling there's a lot of glitches in the placement of the characters where they're supposed to go to do stuff, like with the door or the armor. It's happened a lot in this game.
This must be the bedroom of the lord of the castle.
I think you're the Lord now, mister. Also, nice warthog face there.
Quite an impressive collection of books. Science, philosophy, tragedy, comedy.
No adventure, action, rom-com. Oh wait, those are movies.
No one slept in this bed for ages. The sheets are coated with dust.
Well, then dust them out through the window. Then you can get some sleep on that. I don't know, Gabriel. He just seems very stupid. I mean, there's no logic for him not to even try from other angles, in my opinion.
Why, it's Ellen.
Are you sure?
Did Am tell her that I loved her? Was that the secret he was referring to?
Well, Ellen didn't talk about you at all during her scenario.
All this perfume and jewelry must belong to Ellen. After all these years in Am's clutches, she deserves to enjoy life's finer things.
Are you really this dumb? You really think that's the Ellen? I think Grummel is right. That Ted is a bigger moron than we thought.
These are Ellen's things. I wouldn't dream of taking them.
He is love-struck. He's blind to Am's things. He's just like a fly against those bright lights. He can't resist it. And he really thinks that Am would just give Ellen some free stuff out of the goodness of his heart? Yeah. I'm trying to decipher what Dr. Dose is saying. A Mew has cherries. I don't like cherries. It's one of those fruits that I don't like just to eat. You know, raw. I like cherry as a flavor and stuff, but cherry on their own, eh. It's too strong of a taste for my taste buds. Like I said, cherry as a flavor, like I have a cherry Pepsi Max in the fridge right now.
There's an evil in this room.
And that is you.
Feel it all around me.
And that is you. Decipher the Eurobutlan. You are a beauty, Ellen. Okay. They're like tiny plums. But totally different. The only war theme Am's heart comes from the Transformer, most likely. Yep. You can't eat cherries too often because they hurt your teeth. That can happen with some fruits and stuff, especially when people have sensitive teeth.
This is a collection of books on the black arts. There must be dozens of volumes.
Let's spend some years and learn all of them. Just study all of them and see if we can use those black arts against Am. You would never see that coming.
Glass. Pieces of a broken mirror.
Walking on broken glass.
Ouch! I cut myself.
Well, usually that happens when you take broken glass.
My blood is all over this glass.
Maybe that's a good thing.
I feel a cold draft blowing across the bed like from an open grave.
Definitely your room, then. Walk to books. Oh, that's definitely a crystal ball that I'm pointing at right now, game. What, no Necronomicon in the bookshelf? What a ripoff. Oh, I guess Am doesn't know what a Necronomicon is. Maybe that's the case. So when are we gonna get our first point of retribution for Ted? We haven't gotten anything good out of this yet.
Looks like a chapel, but there's something unholy about it.
Well,
maybe the gargoyles.
Or maybe the pentagram that was open, the freaking doorway before we got in here. How about that?
Nothing special about this rod except for the ridiculous gargoyle face on top.
Oh yeah, nothing except that one distinctive thing about it.
Nothing special about it.
Yeah, nothing special, only that one distinctive thing about it. Nothing special.
It's so unlike Am to provide light when he knows how frightening the dark can be. He's up to something.
What? Am could be up to something? Perish the thought, Ted there. Naughty, naughty. Everybody in this game is an idiot. They're all like, I wonder if Am is up to something. Well, right up from the get-go, Am exactly explained to them that he wants to play a game. He's doing a saw on these guys. He wants to play a game with every one of them, and they're all, I wonder what Am is up to. He's never done this before. 109 years being alive. Apparently the 109 years of being alive hasn't done anything to their brain power. It seems to have made them more dumber. More dumber. Good grammar. Gargoyles actually were holy symbols, though. Yeah, they actually were. That's why you see so many gargoyles, especially in France and in pretty much all of the churches, because gargoyles were supposed to be these, they're supposed to be like guardians for the church to keep the evil spirits away from getting inside. At least that's what I remember about it. Could be wrong. Maybe if we got the goth version of the Scooby Gang here to help him, the episode would end in quite the rousing success, and Am would have gotten away with this torture thing. It wasn't for those dang kids and their dog. Their hideous appearance and aggressive posture was meant to frighten demons away. I didn't read that, and I was correct. And that game is Smash Brothers. Hey, don't diss Smash Brothers. Super Smash Bros. Games are pretty good, although I've never played the Nintendo 64 version, but the others I have, and they're freaking awesome. They are all over 100 years old and practically on some kind of life support, probably does damage to the old cells, apparently. It's a miracle they're not clinically insane after 109 years of torture. Well, apparently the youth serum that keeps them alive is something that regenerates all of their cells in their bodies. That's why they are being able to be alive so long. But there's also the thing that Am can change their appearance, like he has with Benny, that he looks like an ape and had no vocal cords and broken legs. It was because Am can do it, so maybe Am also, every time he resurrects them, takes away some of their memories, so they stay dumb or something. I don't know. And his name is John Cena.
I don't think I want to know what kinds of sermons were preached here.
Hello and behold, my brethren, for today we will worship the holy cheese. The cheese of Trinity, Gouda, Cheddar, and Emmental. I don't want to touch the idol yet, because I've got a feeling that would be a bad thing to do. I'm sure we need some kind of a glove or something to get it. I don't know. I'm not sure. Ugh. So Smash Brothers M is Master Hand, but everyone else has to be Pichu. Ugh. I never liked that they added Pichu into the game. I mean, we already have Pikachu. Why Pichu? Why? They could have used any other Pokemon, but they had to go with Pichu. Pichu is pretty much nothing but a worse version of Pikachu. Decisions. Alright. All these characters are on horror logic, which dictates that if the cast was truly intelligent, the threats would barely function. No, not Machu Picchu.
Despite the medieval trappings, I've seen kitchens like this before.
And she's plucking a bird.
This is a place where servants do all the work.
And she's working on a bird, plucking the feathers. Although her animation is nearly non-existent.
This oven is similar to the boilers I maintain in St. Louis. God, how I hated those days.
Interesting. Apparently there's nothing to take here. Can we look at her?
Aside from the dishpan hands and wrinkles, this scullery maid has quite a body. Certainly wouldn't kick her out of bed.
Told you. He's a heartbreaker. There are some people who main Pichu, you guess, and are pretty good. Of course, yeah, but I never liked it. I never liked that idea that they put in Pichu, because we already have Pikachu. I mean, it's the same race. That's what bothers me about it. It's the same freaking race, just a pre-evolution of Pikachu. I mean, might as well add a Raichu as well into the game for a playable character, right? Then we would have Pichu, Pikachu, and Raichu, all of them.
Excuse me, do you work here?
I wonder if she does.
Of course I work here. Why else would I be plucking this chicken? Say, you're a handsome gent. There aren't many men left in these parts.
I'm not really sure if I'm English or I'm from somewhere else. That accent was going all over the place. Just like mine can go all over the place all the time. It's got the same movesets as well, except it hurts itself and is marginally faster. Yeah, that's the only difference. Pichu hurts itself and is faster. That's it. And a bit weaker with the punches. Because it's a pre-evolution. That's why I hate Pichu. That doesn't bring any variety to the game.
What happened to Ellen?
Lady Ellen? Oh, she's been ill and that's all I know. It's not healthy to ask too many questions these days. Let's talk about you instead.
No, I don't want to talk about ourselves.
Is there a way to escape from this castle?
Escape? With all of those wolves in the forest? Well, it's safer to stay in the castle. The beds are very cozy. You should try mine sometime.
No thanks.
It was enchanting talking with you.
My pleasure. Come back later, and I'll show you just how good I am at pleasure.
I'm sure you're good enough. Gotta skedaddle. Gotta go. Is it hot in here, or is it just... No, it's hot in here. Never mind. Pikachu and his whole crowd of beastly fighters were reaching a plateau of popularity when you started out your career in retail. Stay forever! Thank you, AR Chaos Reaper, for the follow. Now, that was 3 jobs ago. Your current badge states 10 years alone, so 22 years ago? Let's see. That will be 98. No, 22 years ago, 96. And that's pretty much when Pokemon started. I think the Pokemon manga and eventually the anime started in 95 and 96. Around that era. So yeah, 22 years ago. That would be the appropriate time period. Let's see if I can take this idol. Oh, I got the idol. Now what do we do with it? I think we need to read some of these books. Take a gander. Demons and Their Spheres, Kitab al-Azif, in Search of the Philosopher's Stone. That seems important.
This book seems to be about how to change metals into gold. I've read a fair number of science textbooks, but I can't make head nor tail of any of these formulas.
Well, it's easy not to make any heads or tails out of it because it's not real. There's the Necronomicon reference. Yeah, the Kitab al-Azif, I think. Right?
This is a catalog of the demons ruling the abyss. One of these entries is circled. Surgot, opener of locks. Supposedly, he can open anything.
Aha! So if we find a locked door, we can call upon the, summon him to...
What would people at the club have said if they caught me reading books like these?
I guess they would have called you a Satanist. I just wanted to save before I tried to read the Necronomicon, because I'm not sure what will happen with this. Probably because they're unscientific and damn it, ninja by the moi. I'm too smart for you, Gabriel. Or something.
Too bad I can't read Arabic. From the notes in the margins, I gather it has something to do with opening a gate into another world.
It's gonna suck up you into the past. And that gave us points. Okay. So that was the right thing to do. So we got ourselves a little bit of green. All thanks to reading the Necronomicon. Necronomicon, what dark art scene with black magic and such isn't complete without that book? Can't think of any. What's the worst thing that could happen with reading Necronomicon? Summon a couple of old ones? Maybe. Latu. Verata. I haven't seen that movie in a while. Army of Darkness. Alright.
Ted, I feel so tired, so weak.
Oh, she looks and sounds like Ellen, alright.
Can you walk?
No, I'm too weak. I haven't been out of this bed in ages.
Okay, let's not be starting to talk with the ancient language here, Kilo. We do not want to disturb the old ones, please. Because I'm sure I could handle the insanity for sure, but I don't want them to be looking out through the window right now. Or anywhere else. I'm not reading it out loud. Just want to be safe. You know. Especially when you mention Cthulhu in there.
Did Am do this to you?
I wonder who else would it can be.
Maybe. I can't tell. They whisper in my ear and this bed is so soft.
As soft as your butt. Never mind.
Do you know if there's a way to escape from this place?
I searched the entire castle grounds before I fell ill. There's no escape for me but death.
Do you know the way to San Francisco? At least? No. Out of a whim, you rented a CGI movie that was using words like that last night. What movie?
No, I won't let you die.
I can't take this suffering anymore, Ted. The things I've endured, help me to die with dignity. Don't let anyone violate me again, not even in death.
No, don't go. I need you. We need you.
If you really care for me, Ted, bring me my hand mirror.
Well, I've got a piece of it. Green.
Why do you want a mirror?
My stepmother has been jealous of me ever since she became ugly. She had something to do with my illness. I know it, but she doesn't dare come near me while I have the mirror.
What is this? Snow White suddenly?
Where is your mirror?
I left it on my dressing table. Bring it to me.
Well, there's certainly no mirror here.
Perfume bottles, jewelry boxes, but no mirror.
Can we push the dresser?
To push the dresser to see that there's nothing underneath.
Can we use it to open those drawers?
Perfume bottles.
I wonder if we can use the shard that we have. Got the disc right here. Howard Lovecraft Undersea Kingdom. Never heard of such a movie. Was it any good? Definitely entertaining enough for that price. Well, if it was entertaining, that's good enough.
Ted, I can't see my face with this.
So where can we find ourselves a mirror? Not to mention, where can I use this idol? I didn't go through here.
This is the only lock I've seen in the entire castle.
Wow.
Is Am trying to lure me in, or does he want to keep me out?
Well, if we could summon the thing that we read about to open this door.
This is about the same size as those door hinges. That can't be a coincidence.
So can I do anything with it?
I don't know what to do with these.
Apparently you don't even know what to do with the door.
The door's locked. The door's locked. This is about the same size as those door hinges.
Now I know. I used with this door.
Fits almost perfectly.
Almost. Now we push the door.
Oh, that's just super. The door latch is broken.
Right. It's aimed for children, but methinks children for England. So the plot was a bit deeper and the words on it at least a high school level. You've seen a few better CG movies and a lot worse. Counts when Redbox is better than cable. You saw something by the door in that room. Which room? Which room exactly, Gabriel? Did you mean this room? Or some other room? The room upstairs. There is no upstairs. Plot twist, the woman heartbreaks him, instead letting him know what the women he did that to feels. They're not too far off. Although that's not really what happens, but It's a good guess, at least, Mew. Unless it suffers from a movie trope of recent years, setting up sequels upon sequels upon sequels. That's never fun. So this room, and you saw something somewhere. Sparked by curiosity, we got and ordered a used copy of On Stranger Tides by Tim Powers off eBay. What's that to his left? I'm not sure what you're... to the right of the bed. That's a pedestal of the bed. Just one of these bed posts. That's all it is, just the bottom of a bed post. Comfortable looking bed. Kinda is, but the room is not comfortable. Can we use the sconces?
It's bolted to the wall.
One of these has to come off.
A secret passage. It's waiting for me up there.
Your doom.
Some sort of demonic rituals must go on here.
Really? What gave it away?
What name have I stumbled onto?
I mean, what gave it away? The pentagram with the lit candles, Samael's mark up there, the big giant gargoyle statues, the whole vibe of the room. Do tell, what was that gave it away?
Partially completed circle inscribed with a pentagram. This must be part of a black ritual.
Nah, it's a pink ritual. What, you never had the Black Bible pink edition? Pfft. Uneducated people. The Black Bible's pink edition is the best one. It's very colorful and fun. In a cheerier movie, Doctor Strange would stroll in. Yep.
Partially this
What if I use the glass with the
There's
circle?
not enough blood to draw anything.
What if I swallow the glass?
I've eaten many foul things since Am captured us, but enough is enough.
I wonder if they actually had to swallow some glass. I don't think so.
I don't know anything about magic.
But you read those books! I guess I need to read the other books that we saw.
Wolves howl like that because they're hungry or because they like to torment their prey?
No, usually it's the signal that there is prey. So let's take a look at these books. Don Quixote?
I've read this novel. It's
I
about a
haven't.
foolish old man who believes he's a knight destined to revive the golden age of chivalry.
Yep. And he has a huge nose and he attacks windmills. And he has a helper called Pancho, I think.
I know this story. It's about a magician who sells his soul to the devil in exchange for power.
Not really a magician, it's just a guy who is down on his luck and he wants power, so he exchanges his soul for more power, but then strange shit starts to happen. Because it's the devil. And of course he's gonna torture him. A journal.
This looks like a diary. The first passage reads, "My new wife continues her rapid
No, you're
aging.
supposed to read that.
Each day
My
as
new wife
I
continues her rapid aging.
I believe that the magic drains her, twists her." The second passage reads, The incantations I hear from my wife's infernal workroom are the purest evil. Perhaps it is her hatred of my daughter that drives her up there.
So somebody was reading the Necronomicon up there.
The third passage reads, Ellen grows weaker and weaker. My wife advises an antidote to her illness, but it lies very far away. I must assemble a caravan.
Because Ellen's name was mentioned and we get some green points.
The final passage
I guess.
reads, The forest has grown dark and overrun with dire wolves since my marriage.
Direwolves.
I doubt
Nice.
that even with a full complement of men I shall return alive, but I must try.
Mm-hmm. Alright, anything else? Meurtre d'Arthur.
This was one of my favorites. It's about how King Arthur assembled the most chivalrous knights in all Europe.
The Death of King Arthur. Symposium.
This
Not
is
sure.
Plato's dialogue about the nature of love.
And the Divine Comedy, of course.
I know this. It's Dante's epic journey through hell, heaven, and purgatory.
Yup. Going through all the levels of hell. Alrighty, righty. Nothing about magic though. Secret of Necronomiconic summoning. Starting to sound like Mash Mouth from Fat Albert. We know these are evil books they yell, yet they have no mouth to yell out with.
Here's a picture of the circle I saw in the secret room. The inscription says, complete the charm to summon the spirit, but do not break the circle or the spirit will escape.
Yep. That is a big rule when you're doing summoning circles. Don't break the circle. That is a bad thing to happen. Now, before we do anything here, I hope you guys don't mind, but I need to take a quick break. Need to go and visit the little boy's room quickly before anything bad happens. But I shall return in a jiffy. So you guys just enjoy the BRB screen, which I have. I shall return. I'm gonna go ride the porcelain pony. Oh yeah, I have to. Be right back. Da 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 da. Oh, that was not a pleasant trip. Trust me. You don't want to know the details. Thank you. Terminus and salutations. Pretty much it was just my dinner. Going through. Badly. Oh, my... Apparently my body was not ready for the dinner. Did you grow a giant monkey tail? Well, you would see it here if I had. Game looks old. Should I touch it? Go ahead, touch it. It won't do anything bad to you. Hey there, Mikal. Hi. And also, hello there, lurking. I'm healthy. Now, you mean when you went to the loo, did you grow a monkey tail? No, it was worse. It's much worse. Shotgun. So, we are with Ted here at the circle. Well, I did tell you, don't ask. But you did ask, so... Now you have that in your mind already. I'll just say that it wasn't pleasant. I'll just say that. It wasn't pleasant. Well, at least my stomach feels a bit better now. I wasn't expecting it to actually take me that long, but it was just my intestines telling me that you need to do this and you need to do it now. While I was telling my body that no, I have a live stream to get back to. Stop it. Damn muscle memory. I don't think if it's a muscle memory if you type it twice in a different chat. Okay, so now we use the circle then to summon our spirit. And hope that we do something good.
All I know is that this circle has magical holding properties.
Use the glass with it?
There's not enough blood to draw anything.
Stab yourself then.
My blood is all over this glass.
Push
No.
the glass?
It might push back. My blood is... All I know is that this...
I guess we're missing something. Maybe I should go back to Ellen and talk to her about the mirror missing from the dresser.
Ted, please tell me you found my mirror.
I looked on your dressing table. Your mirror's not there.
You have to find it, Ted. It's the only thing keeping my stepmother away, and it's the only thing that can finally end my suffering.
Please, hang on, Ellen. Your father went to find an antidote for your illness.
That was weeks ago, Ted. My father will never return, with or without an antidote.
So you've lost all hope then, huh?
Go back to sleep, Ellen.
Yes, sleep. That's what I need.
Why would glass push back? I don't know. Ah, Paula Åkerman has subscribed on YouTube. Thank you for the subscription. If they're here. Maybe they were watching my videos. This kind of reminds of the horror movie Dagon. Have you seen that? I know the name. It is a Lovecraftian word of the Necronomicon. I'm not sure if I have seen it. I'm trying to think if I have. I mean, the name is very familiar.
That howl was much closer than before.
Do you remember any actors from the movie Goblin? YouTube poop. When there's smoke, they pinch back. I don't know if that's how a proper YouTube poop works. I was such a poop in a former life where there's glass, they push back. It's a really good movie. Macarena Gomez is in it. No, that person. Deep ones for the win! Yay, Cthulhu and others. Yog-Sothoth. Let me see. Yog-Sothoth. Cthulhu. Well, Arlaia isn't really not one of the old ones. It's pretty much the place that they come from. Can't remember any of the others. That YouTube poop thing was the entire community slogan for the longest time. When there's smoke, they pinch back. Oh. Well, I've mostly just watched the Finnish versions of YouTube poops, not English ones. I enjoy much more. Pretty much, I enjoy more the Finnish versions of them, because I'm Finnish, so I enjoy the Finnish versions. I don't remember what the usual slogan they have in them. But I do know that even YouTube poop has been translated, but it's a bad translation. Pretty much the Finnish version of YouTube poop translated back would be YouTube shit instead of YouTube poop. Sinä tuupa paska. I think the usual slogan that they have for the Finnish YouTube poop is roughly translated: the quicker they fall, the better they get, or something like that. And sometimes it's vice versa. The bigger they get, the further they fall, or something stupid like that. Pretty much every translation from English to Finnish is crappy. Yeah. Because our sentence structure is so different compared to the English one, so the translations always get it wrong. From the game Hotel Mario, corruption of when you pinch Wendy's pennies, they pinch back. Where there's smoke, there's fire. Ah, from that, of course. Hotel Mario was the biggest thing to YouTube poop, and also the CDI Zelda games. And the translators don't work at all for the Finnish language. So what was I doing? I've totally forgotten what I'm supposed to do in the game. I had a plan in mind, but hell if I know. Can I use the bed?
If I slept here, I doubt I would wake up again.
Can I use the other bed?
The bed looks comfortable enough, but I'd suffocate on all the dust.
Can we use the glass with the bed?
I don't know what to do with these.
No, you could use it as a cutting tool. Nothing new to read. Okay. Goblin, do you remember any other actors from the movie Dagon? Anybody else than Macarena Gomez, who I don't even know who that is? Do you remember when they tried to dub foreign shows from English to Finnish? They sounded so horrible you had to close the TV every freaking time. Every frigging time. I cannot stand the Finnish dubbing because the acting is so bad. I've never liked the Finnish dubs. I guess some movies that I've seen had good Finnish dubbing, but when it comes to TV shows or such, never want to hear those. They're all just so horrible in my ears. Non sequitur, but some reason your phone thinks it's 2 PM. It's actually 8 AM. You have no idea why. Sounds like your phone's clock has gone haywire.
What would Gorist or Nimdok and Benny do if they found out how I felt about Ellen?
Maybe they
hate me for wanting her all to myself?
No, maybe they would actually help you.
I've got to find that mirror and prove to Ellen my worthiness of her love.
There was a well-known Spanish actor in it called Francisco Rabal. Doesn't say anything to me. Is Dagon a Spanish film then? Or just an independent kind of a movie? A low budget. But you said that it's a CGI movie, though.
The door's locked.
Can I use the glass with the door?
I'd only smear blood on it.
Doesn't sound too bad to me. Independent movie, but really well made. Huh.
Where can I find a mirror?
What do you want with a mirror? Those are pretty rare, what with an ugly woman in charge of the castle.
Where is Ellen's stepmother? I must speak with her.
A word to the wise. Keep your nose out of the old woman's business unless you want it covered with warts. I wouldn't want to see any harm come to that gorgeous face of yours.
So she's a witch, huh?
Please, I need to find a mirror.
You are what I need. I'll make a deal with you. I will tell you where you can find a mirror if you spend some quality time in my bed.
I don't think that's a good idea. How could I possibly refuse such a lovely lady?
That's a flattering offer, but I'm not interested.
I'll give you what you need. Hasn't it been too long for you?
Sorry, but it's out of the question.
What's the matter? Aren't I good enough for you? Not classy enough? Not rich enough?
I'm sure you're a fine woman,
Yeah.
but my heart belongs to another.
So, you're in love with that thing sleeping in a bed?
Who are you calling a
Have you
thing?
ever been with one? Or are you just curious?
Ah, you're racist.
So much happier.
Racist. Yeah, that thing. Have you ever been with one? Black woman. The black collar. Define quality time.
Look, I am not going to make love with you.
Oh, all right. I have another deal for you.
Yes?
The oven's broken. If you can fix it, I'll get you a mirror.
That sounds a lot better thing to do.
This oven is similar to... God, how I hated those days.
Well, good thing you know how to maintain an oven then. So, let's use this oven.
Ah, there's the problem.
Also, now I noticed that there's an owl up there.
It's been so long since I've gotten dirt under my fingernails from good, honest work.
About time then. I didn't notice this owl up here staring at us. Now that I do know about it, I can't stop staring at it. I think the owl has it under my spell. Somebody help me. I can't stop staring. Help. Damn. Alright, we fixed it.
I fixed your oven. Now where is the mirror?
Sorry, I don't know where a mirror is. But at least now I can finish dinner.
What a bitch. Yeah, bitch.
You used me, you bitch!
How does it
Just
feel?
like you tried to use me, you snobby bastard.
Yeah.
I'll bet you've used lots of women with your smug charm.
Uh-huh.
You're nothing but a phony.
Yeah, hypocrite. So how does it feel, Ted, to be used like you have used all those women's in your life? All those women's. English is good as grammars.
Please, I need to find a mirror.
Well, you did fix the oven. Listen, the old woman knows where the mirror is.
We
but
got
she's
points.
afraid of it. She obviously can't get to it herself, or she would have destroyed it by now.
So, where is it?
Where can I find the old woman?
Don't worry, she'll find you.
That's not good. Just out of curiosity, was there an option to spend the quality time with her? Yes, there is. But that's the wrong thing to do. You will gain nothing out of it but bad points.
Is Lady Ellen prepared?
As ready as she will ever be. The spell keeps her body weak, but she will remain conscious.
The art of sacrifice is reduced to science. And what of the glamour?
We must wait for its removal. It remains beyond our best efforts.
Then we wait for a prince. With his help, we can open the gate to the other world.
I'll go get Prince. Or will David Bowie do? Well, now I can see why Ellen's mother doesn't like to have a mirror. She's a freaking Medusa. Didn't you see the snakes in her hair? All told, you think Brenny was still worse than Ted. They're worse in their own ways. Benny is a racist bigot and a murderer, while Ted is just a womanizer. Nimdog was a Nazi who experimented on people. And Gorrister just thought that he had killed his wife by making her go all crazy. Pretty much Gorrister is the most innocent one out of all of the people. Next to Ellen. Ellen is the most innocent because she did nothing wrong. She got raped. And that's it. She never did any harm to anybody. Gorster only thought that he had done harm to others, while he hadn't. It was never his fault. While all the others, not so good people. In their own merits. So we still don't know exactly where the mirror is.
I've got more questions to ask you.
Don't bother me anymore. I've got to get back to fixing dinner.
Ellen refused to testify in court. I guess that is a bad thing because she was a victim. But she was afraid. So I guess her biggest vice is just pure fear. That she couldn't confront her fears.
Listen, I'm sorry.
Don't bother me anymore.
Fine. Be that way. I don't think coming out here is ever a good idea. Fear, but due to arrogance as well. Yeah, she is a little bit... whenever she was explaining stuff or anything, she was a little bit full of herself. being all this, putting all this facade that she was all tough girl and everything, while she was just a big scaredy cat inside. So she was just pretty much lying to herself and all that. You got tea now, not a traditional one like English breakfast tea, which you just learned you can add milk to, which is something you've never seen any other tea demand for, but just an herbal tea with some honey. That actually sounds good. Then again, Am's log might have made that part up or exaggerated it. I don't know. Why am I trying to talk to the freaking books? Double toil and trouble. Well, there's something we have never heard before in anything.
Well, luckily I'm up on my Shakespeare, or I wouldn't have noticed this book about witches. Here's the spell that the witch must have cast on Ellen. The incantation is Kala Ingma Thaco.
Thaco? So if we cast that, are we gonna be better with our hit point, with our chances to hit something? There's a D&D joke nobody gets. Or maybe somebody did get that joke. It's not worthy of a rim shot though. Kind of foiled the joke there by mumbling, or not mumbling, but stumbling on my words. Well, hello, the devil. Nice suit.
I never believed in hell until Am captured me. But this devil looks like the real article.
I'm not sure.
I've seen such dark and mysterious eyes, and he won't take them off Ellen for a second. Who are you?
I'm a devil, of course. Why else would I have this pointed tail?
For shits and giggles?
What do you want?
Ellen's soul. That's a valuable commodity where I come from.
Well, of course.
Who is this Sir God I've heard about?
He's a minor spirit, a demon. Don't confuse him with those pathetic imps, or heaven forbid, higher order devils. Opener of all locks, indeed.
Do you know how to summon him?
It sounds like you really hate demons.
You got that right. In fact, the only things we consider worse than those untrustworthy fellows are angels.
Of course.
How can beings as powerful as yourselves stoop to fighting like school children?
Well, it's like this, big boy. In hell, we do things exactly like you do them here. Or used to do them before Am took over.
Makes sense. The log said something like, couldn't admit that someone as strong as you had been debased so far. So if that's true, she may have let the rapist rape more people just to preserve her reputation. Makes sense when you say it like that, Gabriel. Makes sense. Some sort of caffeinated tea that you drink when you want to pretend that you're getting healthier just by drinking it, but you need to still do exercise with it. You don't really get healthier by just keep on drinking tea. You do need to exercise as well. Welcome back, Mitsu! I'm talking with the devil. Or a devil. Nice, isn't it? Ah, thank you, Goblin, for the link. I'll check it out later. Of course, I'll check it out later. That's why you said to pretend. And I'm healthy, it's just checking out streams while studying, but you do like to drop funny comments. Oh, go for it. No harm in funny comments. Unless they're racist or otherwise, you know, bad kind of comments.
Are you saying that Am is in control of hell?
Oh, don't look so surprised. Who else could be in control of this madhouse?
Yeah.
Only man could create such a monster. Sorry.
I mean, you're in hell right now, Ted. Pretty much all of you are in a kind of a hell. Your own nightmares. These people really are dumb. Wasn't Lovecraft extremely racist? I can't say that he was extremely racist, but he was a big racist, as far as I remember. Hey there, Sharian. You have no stream, but you must mouth off. Oh, I'm having a great... All of these streams are great. The only time when I'm not having a good stream is when I am playing a game that I don't like. It's either a game I don't like or a game that rages me a lot. Those are bad streams. Otherwise, everybody here is great. It's never... When I have a bad stream, it's never about the viewers. Because everybody up there is great. Your comments are only funny and sexual, but the sexual one barely gets used. Well, that's good, because that can be, you know, misunderstood sometimes. Just gotta be careful with those. He had something against Afro-Caribbean people. I don't remember exactly what kind of issues Lovecraft had. Rather racist even for the times, but mostly due to being horribly xenophobic. Yeah, that's what he was. So he really wasn't a racist, but he was xenophobic, yeah. He didn't like immigrants and such. So he was pretty much like Trump. Don't start talking about Trump. Remember the rules. That 5th rule of my chat. No politics, no religion. You doubt he supported racist policies except maybe isolationism. Probably supported that.
What do you mean that you do things like we do here?
I mean that there are always internal struggles, petty conflicts for power. Only
it happens
in this
anywhere.
case, the struggles are between entities that you can't see, or might rarely see. That means serious problems for you.
So you're Russian or the Chinese computer, then?
What problems can these unseen struggles cause for me?
You must decide who is your friend and who is your enemy. And remember, with Am's control over morphogenic fields, appearances mean nothing.
Huh. Okay. You made the rule during Nimdok scenario. I think I made that rule before the Nimdok scenario. Nimdok scenario, we didn't really talk about politics. It was pretty much just talking about the history of WW2 and all the atrocities that they did. So it was pretty much just talking about history, not politics or anything, or religion. Just history. And that's fine. If we talk about history, that's fine. But if it's today's religion or politics, no thank you. Don't want to get into argument about those. Because those are two things that people can never agree about on anything. Or it just makes people unhappy to talk about those things anyway, so. Better just to avoid politics and religion. Don't ever point at the camera like that again, please. Like this? You mean? What is so wrong about this? What if I do this? What if I did this as well? Remind you of something? Best ending to a movie. People can never agree on anything if there is more than one people. Well, that's also debatable. You put a picture in the Discord as to how silly it looked. Thanks, I guess.
Can you tell me where Ellen's mirror is?
Sorry, I don't bother with such material things. They only bring about bad luck.
Well, only if you break it.
Please, go away.
Try to understand my position. I can't leave because there's an angel coming to take away her soul. If I step out and your friend croaks, the holy eunuch spirits the goods off to heaven.
They're coming to take her away. Hee, they're coming to take you away. Ha ha, hee ho, to the heavenly farm. Which movie you forget? The remake of The Body Snatchers. I mean, the original movie is great on its own, but the remake is also great because both of the movies have such a great cast in both of them. And the stories are, of course, a little bit different in some ways because of the time period they were made in, but they're still, both are awesome movies. You think he was more than just xenophobic, you just looked it up and apparently he was an anti-Semitic, and in 1912 he wrote a really screwed up poem called On the Creation of N-Words. Oh yeah, he actually did do that, yeah. He was an extremist when it came to race and stuff, yeah. So all in all, H.P. Lovecraft was not the, not the good kind of a person when it came to race and religion. Even with one people, there's plenty of disagreement. Yep, Sharian. There is. I have lots of arguments with myself sometimes. Especially when it comes to streams. Because I can never... Sometimes I cannot decide on what game to play. So I'm arguing with myself. So, do we go here then to find the mother? Because we saw the shadow there. I'm assuming that's the way we need to go. Nobody here. But you aren't a people, you are a person. But you said one people, so I am a people. Just one people. I am many person. I am many person when I talk to myself. That makes me a people. English is a language. I can be a people if I want to. You can't tell me what to do. Because Mew is a strong, independent woman. Just like me. Wait, what? So, anybody got any idea where we could find ourselves a mirror? You're not a person, you're not really here. Then you're just an entity. That's even better. You think that came out wrong? Nah. Stop ruining my grammar not seeing. No, I shall not. There's only room for one person to do grammar not seeing. And that's me, because English, it's a language. Is that scenario the last one? Yep. This is the last scenario before the final sequence. Is the door still in the way? Well, the latch was broken, all we needed to do was to push the armor, and now the door to the outside is closed. So we do not need to fear the wolves anymore. The final scenario is so effed up. Yeah, it can be.
Right.
We need that finger-pointing image on a t-shirt. I'll have to look at the image myself later. You prefer to think of yourself as a grammar nimdoc. Funny. Still, the question is, where do we find the mirror? How do we summon this bitch? I need to open the door.
It's the witch.
Oh.
What is she doing with her hands? Some kind of incantation, perhaps?
Some kind of wibbly-wobbly, timey-wimey thingy. So a grammar Jew. Yeah. Nimdog was not just a Nazi, but he was also a Jew. He betrayed his own people. Well, not a Jew, he was of the lost tribe. I wonder what happens if I look at her.
Horrible old witch. She seems ready to keel over any second, but it could be fatal to underestimate her.
Well, she's a witch, so you are underestimating her already. And back, alas, not the package you got your hopes up for. Sorry to hear that. That makes you wonder how Jewish grammar works. Just fine. Just put a lot of oy vey in there. And that'll do it. And l'chaim and shalom. And all chutzpah about it. That'll do. I think.
What have you done to Ellen, you old witch?
Ah, our prince has finally arrived. Now we can begin our ritual.
Why do you call me a prince?
Isn't that who you want to be to Ellen? Her Prince Charming?
Well,
I
basically.
need someone to gain her trust, to break down her defenses.
And suddenly...
It's a part you played many times in the real world.
Suddenly Ted was doing a dance. Okay.
What ritual are you talking about?
The one with the circle.
A trade. Ellen's life in exchange for safe passage through the gate.
What's this about a gate?
The gate is a passage into the surface world. It is the only way out of this place.
Huh.
What's supposed to be my role in this ritual?
I need you to destroy Ellen's mirror. She has been using it to keep me away from her. I want you to break it so that I can complete what I have started.
Oh. Not gonna happen.
So you just want me to break the mirror?
It is not that simple. The mirror holds great power. It can be broken only within the magic circle.
And with great power comes great responsibility. Or as the proper sentence from the comic book, it is, with great power also must come great responsibility.
Why can't you destroy the mirror yourself?
I am aging rapidly, and despite my powers, I am a slave to vanity. I can't bring myself to look into the mirror.
Well, maybe you should. I mean, just judging from your hair and clothes.
Where is Ellen's mirror?
It is on her dressing table.
What's in it for me if I help you?
An opportunity to escape Am's tortures forever.
Now that you say it like that. You hope that USPS leaves another one of those slips and doesn't just drop off the whole box at the curbside. Do they really do that they leave the box outside on the curb? That's not good, the delivery system. Here in Finland, they actually come to the door, they ring the bell, and then they give you the box. As they should. And they call up ahead that, are you home right now? We're bringing the thing that you ordered right now to your door. That reminds you of how the Star Trek folks responded to, how does the Heisenberg compensator work? The answer was, pretty well, thanks for asking. Star Trek often explains things technically. It's called technobabble. With great power comes lots of irresponsibility. She looks fine to you. Well, different folks, different strokes. We're only human, after all. Just like what RoboCop says in the end of RoboCop 2. We're only human. Sadly, they do if the box isn't paid for in the right way for a signature.
Really?
That's a bad policy, if you ask me. They really need to, just because of a signature or something. That doesn't make any sense. Do those USPS packages go missing often if they just leave those on the curb? I'm sure they do.
I looked on Ellen's dressing table. The mirror's not there.
You must find that mirror. It has great magical properties.
But you're a
Without
pony.
I cannot guarantee that I can
Pony
complete
Express.
the ceremony.
Why can't you open the gate without the mirror?
There are others who have an interest in Ellen's fate.
Yeah, like
that
the devil.
mirror may be the only way to keep meddlers from interfering.
I see.
What if I can't find the mirror?
Then go to the devil!
Already been there. Not much of help there either.
I know all about the sleeping spell you cast on Ellen, and I'm prepared to use it on you.
Foolish mortal! You don't have the ability to use the spell properly.
Really? Kella, Ingma, Krako, or Wacko, Yakko, and Dot.
Oh, don't I? Kala Ingma Thako.
I suddenly feel so sleepy.
Alright. She's down and out. Save the game. And we look at her at least.
She's unconscious, I hope.
Can we take her?
I can't erase it.
No, not the circle. No, I can't take. No. Can we push her? Can we use the glass with the witch?
I'd only smear blood on it.
No, that would be the plan, to smear her blood on the glass shard. Well, she's down and out for now.
Perfume bottle. Perfume bottle. I don't need to.
How about swallow the
I've
dresser?
eaten many foul. I don't know what to do with thee.
How about I talk to the devil?
Please.
Try to understand. If I step out.
Can I talk to Ellen?
Please tell me.
Who is this witch who lives here with you?
Now eat
She's
her
my
limbs.
stepmother. When the ugliness infected her, she broke just about every mirror in the castle.
You suspect packages do go missing often, or worse. Months ago, you had an eBay game arrive. Well, the shipping package did, with a razor slit at the base. In her place, you'd have to fake the sleep and then suddenly eat in your face.
I can't let you die. The devil is waiting to take your soul.
My soul was taken long, long ago, Ted. And not just by Am. Anything would be better than this never-ending torture.
Huh.
I'm sorry, Ellen. I can't find your mirror.
You have to find it, Ted.
Where?
It's the only thing keeping my stepmother away.
Where?
And it's the only thing that can finally end my suffering.
Go back to...
Yes.
I'm sure it's behind the locked door, but how do I get to the locked door when I can't even do the freaking summoning of the one that opens doors?
Here's a picture of the circle I saw in the secret room. The inscription... This book... This is a catalog of the demons ruling the abyss. Too bad I can't read Arabic. From the notes in the margins, I gather it has something to do... Luckily, I'm up.
Alright. What irks you the most about that was that the seller had to refund the money to you. All because a USPS worker committed theft. You wanted justice, not a refund. Nobody wins. Lost journal, and there's still nothing there. Are all these the same books? Yep.
How do I look? The fish is not happy to hit the hill.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't know what to do. Hey, wait a minute. There's something there.
Partially. This must be an ordinary piece of white chalk.
Ah. So now we can finish the circle. So use the chalk with the circle.
Why'd you have to finish the circle? Now I'm stuck here until we work out a trade.
Well, we got points.
Who are you?
I am Surgat, opener of locks. Am and I are brothers, more or less.
Are you saying that you are another Am?
It would be more accurate to say that I am a part of him. A part that he doesn't know exists.
Huh. Interesting.
What kind of locks can you open?
I can open anything. Doors to a boudoir, doors to another world.
A door to a boudoir sounds inviting.
What were you saying about a trade?
I can return to my sphere of origin only if we complete a trade. I will unlock something for you if you give me something in return.
Well, there's the witch.
Can you unlock the maid's bedroom door?
Ordinarily, that would be easy. But this planar travel has sapped my energy. Give me something juicy to revitalize me, and I'll perform your little parlor trick.
Do you want me to... Want me to give you a wet fart at your face? That would be juicy. How about I give you the witch? Give it the glass. It's got my blood.
That's much better. I feel my energy renewed. Now, what were you asking me, human?
Open the maid's bedroom door.
Can you unlock the maid's bedroom door?
There. It is done.
Thank you.
A trivial little task. One not even requiring any pyrotechnics.
No need for it.
The maid's boudoir is now open for your inspection.
Indeed.
Can you open a gate into the surface world?
Now that's a tall order. And the only thing you've got is a little love. Not exactly true love, but the closest thing to it in a world of 5 real people. More or less.
You say love has trading value?
Of course.
Love is a very rare and precious commodity down here. It is worth much at the bargaining table.
Makes sense to me.
Trade your love for Ellen, give me her soul, and I'll open the gate to the surface world.
How about let me think about your offer.
Let me think about your offer.
Don't think too long, human. There are other players in this game, and I won't be able to keep my offer open forever.
I didn't know that this game is a multiplayer game now. Hardy har har har. Alright, let's get to that boudoir, shall we? Ellen's soul? Deal. No deal. And apparently the maid is gone. Well, he did open it.
This must be the servants' quarters.
That's the devil. With a mirror.
The devil's looking into a hand mirror.
So I'm guessing the devil has the mirror.
The scullery maid was right. This is a very cozy bed. This is so cracked I can barely see myself.
Or maybe you see yourself multiple times on it.
How quaint. A hope chest. I'll bet that maid is eternally hopeful. They all want their knight in shining armor.
Well, maybe there's a chastity belt in there. You never know. Yes, outside, child.
These things would only interest a peasant. Besides, I don't want to get caught stealing.
Not stealing.
The devil.
So what I'm getting out of this is that the devil has the mirror. Asking the immortal devil to slide open a locking mechanism is like asking a human to deeply breathe. So all the others, including Goristers, were fake? Not really. Could you open the circuits in amps fuses? I don't think that's how it works. Even more ironic twist if it happened then. If they value humanity's well-being above all else, and not so stupid to sacrifice themselves as they themselves could taught in all these lessons. Makes as much sense as William Shatner reasoning out bad logic to defeat all his AI enemies. Oh, Gabriel. Looks like Gabriel. The, angel.
Who are you?
Do not fear me. I am an agent of the Lord.
What do you want?
Ellen has suffered much and has earned her place in paradise. I have come to guide her soul to heaven.
What can you tell me about the devil?
Do not listen to him. His kind means only destruction and woe.
Can you tell me where Ellen's mirror is?
No, I haven't seen the mirror. If I knew where it was, I would use it to get rid of my fallen brother.
Well, you're not much of a help then.
Why is everyone so interested in the mirror?
Good question.
Mirrors harbor incalculable power in this sphere. They repel some and attract others.
And we have seen that it has the power to show the true nature of themselves.
What power does this mirror have over Ellen?
It can bring about either her salvation or destruction. Her fate now rests on your shoulders.
Who is this Sir God I've heard about?
Avoid the demon. He has caused us all trouble on more than one occasion.
Not really. He helped me out.
Please, save us.
Fear not. Salvation is at hand.
Yeah, I don't really trust this angel that much. Quick, shoot the angel. Clearly he's evil. He even said it. Angel of the Lord. The only Lord in this world is Am. Shoot.
I've seen the tapestry in the maid's bedroom, and I think you do know where Ellen's mirror is.
Oh, all right. I know where it is.
Then tell me.
I hid it before the angel showed up. I didn't want Golden Boy to use it to his advantage.
So, where's
Ellen's mirror?
I hid it someplace good. Someplace where an angel would never go. Now will you get off my back?
No, because you're not giving me a straight answer. Ugh. It's just like in any TV show or something when people are asking for help. Or even in movies. Why do they always have to talk in riddles? But then again, this wouldn't be an adventure game if it weren't riddles.
I don't think I used to work out, but I doubt I could move this by myself.
Aren't devils just fallen angels? pretty much.
I never was good at public speaking. All those eyes staring at me.
Alright, let's get back to the circle. Angels are a lot more evil than devils. You learned that by watching Supernatural. Which is like cops that have been caught in being crooked. Yep.
You're as good as your word. The maid's bedroom was unlocked.
Would I lie? I'm a demon after all. Now, fulfill your end of the bargain and let me out of here.
Oh, that's right about demons. It's just like the devil himself, Beelzebub, and what other words you want to use about him, Lucifer, Morningstar, or whatever. They can never lie.
Let me think about your offer.
Don't think too long, human. There are other...
I really wonder where the guy... I'm gonna try something here.
How about taking the witch's soul instead?
No, I don't want that old hag. I want something that you value.
I already gave you something. Some drops of my blood.
You call that a fair exchange? That supposedly blue blood of yours is as worthless as the counterfeit bill.
Ooh,
no,
burn.
We must work out another trade. Where the stakes are high.
Let me think about your offer.
Don't think too long, human.
Any other secrets? How about this one?
It's bolt.
It's gotta be something I could do with the pulpit here.
These things would only interest a peasant. Besides...
Nice moonwalking.
It's bolted to the wall. I can't reach it.
How about push? Push the chest?
These things would only interest... Besides...
Push the pen?
I used to work out.
Use the pen.
I wonder where the maid is now. Oh, well. I have more pressing matters to attend to.
Naughty, naughty boy. Almost moonwalked out of there. Oh, graphics. Love it when they glitch out like that. You suppose it all figures on how spiritual Am really is, and this seems rather spiritual. And more likely he's drawing on human superstition and belief to provide more effective torture entertainment for Am. There's nothing new on these books. Which countermands a YouTube video where these guys were asking Siri questions. One of which she replied that God and Jesus Christ were just fictional characters.
I know this story. It's about a magician.
Well, our options weren't giving our soul to the devil in exchange of Ellen's soul. I would have taken that immediately if that was an option. But it is worth a look on all of the books again.
There's a hand mirror right between the Inferno and Purgatorio sections. So this is where the devil hid it.
We found it. Yay, we have the hand mirror.
This looks like an ordinary hand mirror, but I can't be sure of anything in this place.
Souls are dead weight anyway. But they're good bargaining chips. So what do we do with the mirror first? Should we show it to the witch?
She's unconscious, I hope. She seems ready to keel over any second.
Don't give that mirror to me, human. My hands aren't exactly made for handling delicate objects, and it would be disastrous to break such a powerful device.
Well, I wasn't trying to give it to you. I was trying to use it on you. Well, the obvious thing, of course, is to do that, but I just wanted to see what else I could do with it. And also, if you're backseating Kilo, stop doing that. Let me figure things out myself. No backseating, no giving hints unless I ask for it. But if you're sincerely just thinking out loud, then it's a good thing. This whole game raises a question with which you've been wrestling since you were born. Should I act charitably, help, defend, forgive, or give restitution to others? If this might make others treat me so unfairly and or cruelly that it could break my spirit. It is a good question. You played this game a long time ago. All you remember about this scenario is the wolves. I don't even remember the wolves at all, and I've only seen playthroughs of this game. I've never played this myself. You have much to never dare discuss in therapy. You should dare. Dare yourself to discuss those things.
I found Ellen's mirror.
Well, go ahead and show it to Ellen. Let's get this show on the road.
Let's get the show off the road on the show. Or something like that.
Oh, I look so tired and empty. It's time to sleep. Sleep forever.
She is dead. God have mercy on her soul.
Not so fast there, Golden Boy. Her soul is mine. I've waited longer.
But Ellen suffered so much and gave to many. She deserves salvation.
Listen to me, you feathered propaganda machine. I'll pluck you alive before you take this soul anywhere. I'm waiting until I get it.
You forget that patience is a virtue. I will wait until yours runs out.
Well, they really are the devil and the angel on your shoulders. Your stance on this is do whatever you consider best in the given situation. If you give it as much thought at the time as you reasonably can, that's pretty much the best you can do. Yep. What is best depends on your values and priorities. So Ellen is in limbo now because nobody takes her soul. Nice. Yeah.
Ellen looks so beautiful when and she's sleeping.
Well, I mean, they said that she's dead now, so...
Ellen's dead. I've got to accept it.
So now what do we do?
Please.
Sorry.
I found.
You now wield great power in your hands. However you use it, the choice must be yours.
Huh. Okay. Then I shall swallow
I've
it.
eaten many foul. I don't know how good this armor was in battle, but it's certainly doing a fine job of barricading the door.
Is this about stages of grief? I don't know. You interpret the game the way you want to. I'm just playing it. Trying to figure out things.
This looks like an... Ellen's dead. It's too late for me to give you her soul.
You fool! You listened to one of Am's manifestations, didn't you?
Apparently so.
Find something else to trade.
Can you lock the castle's front door?
Do I look like a higher order demon to you? I can only unlock doors. I can't lock them.
Well, aren't you the best demon around?
Ellen's dead. It's too late for me to give you her soul.
You fool! You listened to one of Am's... Now you have to...
So is this demon Jill Valentine? The master of unlocking? Apparently so, because that's what he does. He does the best of unlocking things. Too bad he doesn't have a powerful weapon. Otherwise he's going to be a Sir God sandwich. What are you supposed to do now? Use the mirror with the devil?
My, I am gorgeous. Why, I could just plunge right into myself.
Ellen is now safely in heaven. My time here is ended, but I leave you with this warning. Do not break the mirror until you bring it and the devil into the charm circle. God bless you, Ted.
Jeez, look at the mirror.
The devil's trapped inside the mirror. I wonder how long it will hold him.
Probably not for long. So I guess we should hurry up. Well, let's get back to the circle. Enjoy your laundry, Sharian. Bonjour, Victor. Over on YouTube. So, use the mirror with Sergat.
Don't give that mirror my hand.
Use the mirror with the circle?
I should hold on to this.
Talk to Sergat?
Ellen...
You... Now...
She's The devil's trap. I wonder how long it will hold.
Use the mirror with the puppet?
I don't know what to do.
Ah, Victor is speaking in French, apparently, which I don't understand anymore.
I don't know what to do.
So I cannot burn it.
His aunt...
I'm trying to figure out here. Can I use the mirror with this mirror? A broken mirror with a mirror.
I don't know what to do with... I don't know.
Oh, did France win the World Cup? Good for them. Yeah, I know that it said I have to do it in the circle, but I don't know how. I mean, you saw me try to do it, but nothing happened. Welcome back, Goblin. Oi. How about I push the mirror?
It might push back.
Okay. Oh, there it goes. Now,
how did I get trapped with this?
I got the white background. I got the white background. I don't need to redo Ted's scenario. Woohoo!
I brought you some company, Sir God.
That was damn stupid, human. Hell, you're not even human anymore. Not exactly. Not with being kept alive forever just to be tortured over and over.
Well, not forever,
again.
it's just over 100 years.
Who's responsible for that?
Why, Am's responsible for our suffering.
Not just Al. He's clever, but he doesn't do much original thinking. He works best with outside research. Research that one of your party carried out.
You're ruining everything.
Duck?
Shut up.
You shut up. One
No,
word
you
to the
shut
boss
up.
and your little game's over before you can say, Holy Moses. I should strangle you now and save Am the trouble.
Don't you even think of touching me, you backstabbing demon. I'm the established character. You're not even supposed to be here. When this sequence ends, somebody will be expunged.
Maybe you?
Ted,
Yes?
let me out of this circle. In return, I will open the gate to the surface world. I'm part of the big machine. I can do this. Let me out before this pompous oaf bores me to death.
Open the gate to the surface world first, and then I'll erase the circle.
Not to worry, human. I always uphold my end of the bargain.
That's good to hear.
Here you are. But bring your radiation suit. I never promised you paradise, just the surface world.
Wow.
Enough of this turgid passion play.
Ah, Am was the witch.
There's no more to accomplish.
Am?
Too bad, Ted. Writhe in sweet agony. The knowledge the surface world is no longer habitable to your kind. No, not ever again.
We can try to terraform.
For the humans. We are not Am. We are others within Am. We are your friends.
Am hoped to finally break all of you, but we intervened in each of your psychodramas to allow an open ending.
That's the Russian.
Tortured. Instead, with our help, you surprised him over and over.
When M tried to compensate for what he couldn't expect, it widened the hole into his realm.
Nice that the Russian has an accent.
Attempting to analyze what went wrong. He does not suspect our interference.
Now is the time to attack, but we can send only one of you into his RAM space at a time.
To send you into cyberspace, we must transform your physical body into a stealth virus subroutine.
This may be your only opportunity to end your tortures. Which of you will lead the attack?
Now, at this point, I do know that you have to do them in a certain order. And I do know, maybe you have to do it from left to right, just like in the beginning. I do know you need to leave Ellen for last. Because she's the most important one. To the end. But now we shall leave that for tomorrow. Like I said, I like to keep these live streams in an episodic mode. And I'm kind of surprised that we actually got the white background for Ted right away. We didn't do any mistakes. Kind of surprised. And we actually got it on the first try. And his scenario was really the one that I didn't remember anything about. So that was completely blind. Cool. I'm proud of myself. Pat on the back. So tune in tomorrow for the ending. I'm gonna be playing through the game tomorrow. No matter how long it takes. We're gonna go through all of their scenarios. Again, so to speak. And hopefully we will get the best ending. And remember to cook your food and tea before the stream. You really should do that before the stream. But thank you everybody for joining the live stream. Hopefully you had a good time. And tomorrow we will defeat Am once and for all. Hopefully we can make it. I'm gonna try it out to, you know, just blind, see how it goes. But if it doesn't go well, I'll be using a walkthrough so we can make it through properly. So that's for tomorrow. You guys take care of yourselves, and remember, don't wear your thumbs. I will not continue playing, thank you. So I'll just quit. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Oh yeah, I forgot to check out what... I'll take that. That's a good ending too. Just like this one.